1, 2, 3. From the Student Activity Center on the campus of Stevens Point, Pacelli, high school girls varsity basketball action is on the air this evening, as it's going to be a Central Wisconsin South Conference showdown as the Pacelli Cardinals, the number 12th ranked team in our Zaleski Power Sports poll, will take on the number 14th ranked team in that poll, the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, here in Stevens Point tonight. Good evening, basketball fans. A.J. Lichtman here with you for this one. Braden is our studio engineer on site, doing all the hard work here as we get ready for what should be a spirited matchup between two I don't know if we'll call them arch nemesis, but they're two schools that do have some really good battles no matter what the sports are. We've got the girls and boys basketball game here tonight. Tomorrow night, Braden and I will make the short trek down Highway 39 to head on over to Almond for the boys version of this game. But here tonight, you are watching the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance and tires, complete auto repair services, locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Ave in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. The Pacelli Cardinal girls come in. They're struggling a little bit. They've lost 3 of their last 4. I guess if there's any silver lining out of the 3 losses, only one was a conference loss. As I was with them on Monday night when they fell at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood against the Chargers, but yeah, I got news for you. A lot of teams are going to fall to the Chargers this year. They are undefeated, and they're as good as advertised. A really quality Division III ball club that took it to the Cardinals 65-49. The Cardinals were trailing by 13 at the half. Never could get over that hump in the second half. Just really, credit Wittenberg. Their defense was phenomenal. Cardinals were led in scoring by Jaden Stroik with 17. Maddie Pionic back in the lineup, which was good to see. She had 13. Her and Yenter did come off the bench and did play some long minutes, so hopefully they will be good to go and potentially back in the starting lineup here tonight. For the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, they come in victors over Gresham, 65-42 the other night. They were led in scoring by their leading scorer on the season, and she's a good one. We're going to be saying her name a lot tonight, that being Tia Dernbach. Very good quality, or Maya Dernbach, excuse me. Tia's her sister. As Maya's really had a terrific, strong season for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, and she'll be a player the Cardinals will have to key on here tonight. We'll take a break on our Auto Select pregame show. We come back, we'll give you other players to watch tonight as we get ready for this Central Wisconsin South Showdown on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center. Our Auto Select pregame show rolls on as two Central Wisconsin South rivals battle. It's interesting. They're going to play 2 times in the next 5 days, as they will be meeting down in Almond on Monday for the rematch of this one. So the Cardinals look to draw first blood here tonight on home court, trying to defend the home court against the Eagles. Eagles players to watch here tonight. They include number 4, Maya Dernbach. She averages 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Also Aaliyah Newby, number 11, as this is a very strong junior class for this Eagle ball club, as they only have 3 seniors on the roster. For the Cardinals, it's the usual suspects. You, of course, got Jaden Strike. She's as good as anybody in the state. A sophomore, has been playing phenomenal again this year, averaging 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. And also back in the starting lineup will be the sophomore, Maddie Pionik. We'll get a chance to see her. She averages 13 points per game. So that is your Auto Select pregame show. We'll take a break, and we will be back with the starting lineups in the opening tip. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. And we welcome you back out to Pacelli High School, Student Activities Center here in the campus of Stevens Point Pacelli, as we're getting ready for this Central Wisconsin South showdown between the Pacelli Cardinals and the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. Let's take a look at this evening's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Almond-Bancroft Eagles, they will go with that one guard, a 5'10 junior, Maya Dernbach. She'll be joined in the backcourt by a 5'8 junior, Aaliyah Newby. Up front for the Eagles will be a 5'10 junior, Oakley Amernick. She'll be joined by fellow senior, 5'11, Madeline Potts. And rounding out the starting lineup will be a 5'6 junior, Raya Sabalos. Head coach is Mr. Chad Newby, assisted by Mr. Andrew Bradley. Now for the Pacelli Cardinals, they will look like this. At one guard will be a senior, Katie Ilka. She'll be joined in the backcourt by sophomore Jaden Stroik. Up front for the Cardinals, they will go with a sophomore, Maddie Pionik. She will be joined by fellow senior Kaylin Yenter, and rounding out the starting lineup is junior Ella Van Order. Head coach Allison Smaglick, assisted by Jane Elliott and by Sam Grivach. Cardinals in the home whites with the red numerals. Eagles in the visiting black jerseys with the green numerals. And we are ready for action here from Pacelli this evening. Glad you could join us. Nice crowd gathering in. Good night to be indoors. Old Man Winter not being too kind outdoors tonight, that is for sure. So it's good to be inside a nice warm gymnasium and what should be a very entertaining high school girls basketball game. Cardinals go left to right here. Yenter to jump it against Dernbach. It's controlled by the Cardinals. Ilka into the front court. Got the ball out to Stroik, back right side to Ilka. 2-3 zone being shown by the Eagles. Cardinals now get it right wing to Van Order. Van Order cycles it around the perimeter. Catch there by Stroik in the corner for Pionic. Pionic, high post catch. Van Order, one dribble, had it poked away. Comes right to Yenter. Cardinals get it back out. Stroik, right side now. Ilka inside Van Order. 15-footer is no good. Good look for the Cardinals there early on. Hot shot just wouldn't fall. Newby with the rebound. And the Cardinals first possession on defense. Pressuring the ball now. Dernbach pressured by Stroik. Ball now tied up in the post, and it will be a held ball. Tie-up will stay with Almond-Bancroft. Just underway, 41 seconds into this opening half of play. Inbounding now on the baseline, Newby. Newby got it in, out top, then back right side, out of bounds is Newby, and a turnover. First turnover of the game by either team. The Cardinal basketball, as they will walk the ball up the court. Stroik now into the front court. Stroik tried to pass it left wing, kicked out of bounds by Newby. Again, this is a young Almond team, only 3 seniors. Cardinals likewise, also 3 seniors. Stroik handles it out top, looking for a screen from Van Order. Got it to Pionic, back to Van Order, back out top to Stroik. Cardinals looking to attack this 2-3 zone. Cutting underneath Pionic, they couldn't get it to her. Now Ilka resets it out top. Right side now is Stroik. Got to get the ball moving side to side, get the zone moving. There's Van Order through a seam. 15-footer comes up short. Sabalos will secure the rebound. Sabalos gets it over to Newby, one of the main ball handlers for the Eagles. Newby into the front court, back out Sabalos. Swing it around to Dernbach, inside catch. Posting up Potts, kick out. Newby, 3 is good. 3-point field goal for Aaliyah Newby. And the Eagles draw first blood as they lead by a score of 3-0. Strike into the front court. Pass is kicked by Newby out top there. Almond, decent height across their starting 5. And athletic too. And long, which makes it tough. Another kick balled by Newby. Again, they're just very active out top. Cardinals are going to have to find a way to get that zone moving and hopefully get an opportunity to try to get the ball in the post and get it moving around to open up some shots. Ilka now on the right side. She's double-teamed and Sabalos took away the ball. Turnover by the Cardinals, their first one of the night. Sabalos into the front court. Gets the ball to Newby. Newby skips the pass out, caught there by Dernbach. Dernbach, high post catch Potts. Potts right side, Newby, open 3 is long, boarded by Ilka. Cardinals looking to break the ice on their side of the scoreboard. Strike now. Dribble drive into the lane. Cut off there. Got the ball to Van Order. Van Order gives it back out to Stroik. Left wing pass stolen away. Newby with the quick hands. Newby dribble drive to the rack, and that's blocked by Stroik, but then she stepped to the baseline. Good defense there by the Cardinals by Jaden Stroik as she was able to recover after turning the ball over, but she stepped on the end line, unfortunately. Turnover as the Eagles will handle it. They get it in. Holding is Sabalos. Sabalos got it back across Dernbach. Stroik took a shot there as she tried to step up into the passing lane. Now Sabalos, top of the key. 3-0 Almond-Bancroft. Got the ball out to the left wing. That's Amernick. Now to Newby. Newby dribble drive. Floating 5-footer. Comes up short and goes out of bounds. As it will be Cardinal basketball. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, a local hidden gem with all of the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays for Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers off of I-39 in Bancroft. Cardinals with the ball. Yenter skips it out to Pionic. Wide open 3. That may have been tipped, and the rebound secured by Amernick. It was a good look by Pionic, but again, Almond with this length is able to close out. And that caused the ball to come up a little bit short. Now Pionic the steal. Good job by Maddie. Wrecking some havoc on the sideline. Second turnover of the game for the Eagles. Now Stroik into the front court. Stroik holding, skips it out to Pionic. Tough catch in front of the Almond bench. Inside to Yenter. Yenter double teamed. Nowhere to go. Ball gets tied up, and no, they're going to call a foul underneath. It's going to be called on the Eagles. First foul of the evening is on Newby. Her first, team foul number 1. Inbound on the baseline will be the Cardinals. Ilka holding, gets it into the post to Van Order. She squares up, got it out to Pionic. Right side, inside, holding. Yenter goes up, shot partially blocked. Pionic goes up and scores. Maddie Pionic for 2, and the Cardinals are on the board. They're down by 1, 3-2. Cardinals now, they set up in a zone defense of their own. They're showing a 2-3 look, as did Almond on the other end. Ball tipped out of bounds by Ella Van Order. Good aggressiveness there by the Cardinals junior player. Now Newby holding on the sideline. Newby got it in. Amernick the catch. Back out top. Dernbach. Dernbach dribble drive in the lane. Wild shot. Comes up short. Rebounded by Yenter. Yenter down the lane. Dumped it off. Nice pass. Pionic goes up and scores. Maddie Pionic for 2. She has back-to-back buckets, and the Cardinals lead by a score of 4-3. Good pass by Kaylin Yenter. Not sure if she meant to put it over there, but I'm sure she did, as she dropped it off to Pionic, who is a nice recipient there. Now in deep. Amernick going up. Blocked by Yenter. Ball battled for, saved in, stolen by Stroik. Cardinals on the break, leading by 1. Stroik cuts through defenders, goes up, and has it blocked out of bounds. It's going to be Cardinal basketball there. Good aggressiveness by the Cardinals' young guard, Jaden, as she split the defenders, but Almond tall to the task inside. Cardinals get it in. Van Order got it to Stroik. Right corner now to Yenter. Yenter skips it out. Pionic the catch there. Gave it up to Stroik. Right side now Yenter. Yenter looking inside. Quick pass across Ilka. Here we go. Ball movement. Pionic. Nice pass. Van Order. Layup is good. Now the Cardinals worked it to a perfection there. Passed it around the zone several times. And on about the 6th pass, it results in a bucket. And the Cardinals have gone on a 6-0 run ever since the Eagles took the early 3-0 lead. Now out top is Newby. Skips it to Sabalos. Sabalos going baseline. Dumps it out. Pass stolen away. Good hands there by Stroik. Stroik down the lane. Pionic goes up inside. Shot comes up short. Battle for the board, and it's going to be a held ball. Held ball possession is going to stay with the Cardinals. Cardinal ball on the baseline. 6-3 your score. Cardinals get it in, and a steal. Not a good pass there. Cardinals got a little bit sloppy with it. Their 4th turnover of the game. Almond with 3 turnovers, so both teams a little bit loose with the ball here. Sabalos skips it inside, stolen away. Van Order 2-on-1 with Stroik. Van Order goes all the way to the rack. Layup comes up short. Stroik gets it back, battling inside, and a foul's going to be called down low. It's going to be called on Sabalos. Her first, team foul number 2. Substitution. Into the game comes Haley Krzyzewski, sophomore. Krzyzewski, the 3rd leading scorer in this Cardinals squad at 12 points per game. They get it into Krzyzewski. Good catch underneath. Skips it out to Stroik. Right side, Ilka. Inside, Krzyzewski. Good power dribble. Skips it out. Grabbed there by Stroik. Gave it up to Pionic. Open 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Potts. 6-3 Cardinals. They've doubled up the Eagles under 12 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Left side now, Sabalos. Sabalos double team, steal away by Stroik. Stroik leading the break. Nice pass. Pionic goes up inside. Shot came up short though. Took it in at a tough angle. Here's Krzyzewski from 15, and that's good. Haley Krzyzewski for 2. Timeout. Almond 8-3. Cardinals lead. 11:39 left before halftime. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
And we're back out at the Student Activities Center. Pacelli leads 8-3 here in the early going. Cardinals on a 8-0 run after they were falling by a score of 3-0. As our game broadcast is brought to you in part by this evening by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. The auto service specialists at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Cardinals fell behind early 3-0, but a good thing with this squad is they just don't panic. They sort of feel their way out, and it's been their defense that's resulted in offense, as several of those turnovers have turned into buckets at the other end. 8-3 your score, 11:37 remaining in this first half of play. Full court pressure shown. It's broken by the Eagles, and it's going to be a kick ball. Krzyzewski kicked it on the baseline. Cardinals, a win here tonight would put them in a good position in the conference. Ball passed out top. Piontek banging against Dernbach. Goes to the left side. Missed the layup short. May have gotten away with an extra step. They get it ahead. Here's Stroik all the way to the rack. Goes up and scores. Jaden Stroik for 2. And the Cardinals lengthen the lead now up to 7. They're on a 10-0 run. Now out top is Newby. Newby skips it across, going baseline now. Dernbach, wraparound pass. Sabalos, a wild shot, is fouled on the play, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on the Cardinals, will be Krzyzewski. Her first, team foul number 1. Our first free throws by either team tonight, as Sabalos will go to the charity stripe. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by the Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. That free throw by Sabalos breaks a 10-0 run by the Cardinals. She misses the second. Cardinals 10-4 in front. Strike into the front court, got it to Krzyzewski. Down the lane, and a double dribble violation. She started to go in, stopped. Looked like the ball may have been hit free, but being that it wasn't, a double dribble violation is called. 6-point advantage for Pacelli as we go into 11 minutes to play in this first half. Dernbach into the front court. Leading scorer for the Eagles has yet to score here this evening. Now they get it out. Sabalos the catch. Her shot blocked by Piontek. Saved in by Yenter. And secured by Amernick. And a traveling violation is going to be called here. Eagles were trying to move with it on the baseline, and in the process traveled. Turnover to the Cardinals. 10:25 and counting. Pacelli up by a score of 10-4. Into the front court now, Melina Cashin in for the Cardinals, one of the 3 Cardinal seniors. Gets it back out top now to Stroik. Stroik dribble drive, gave it up to Cashin. One dribble, needs some help. Wraparound pass. Stroik steps into a 3 ball. Off the back bracket, no good. Battle for the board. Offensive putback by Yenter, and she'll go to the free throw line here as she was fouled on the play. Good effort there by Kaylin Yenter. Senior presence on the floor as she'll head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. First free throw is missed by Yenter. Shoot one more at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Yenter eyes the bucket in the air with the second, and that is good. So the Cardinals getting some balanced scoring here. 5 ladies in the scoring column, and they lead by 7. 11-4 your score. Newby into the front court to Dernbach. Back now right side, that's Emily Petrick into the game. Petrick catches right side, high post catch. Amernick off the back rim, no good, boarded by Krzyzewski. Cardinals get a stop, and they look to push the ball here, try to get down the court before Almond gets set on D. Piontek for 3, off the rim, no good. Boarded by Stroik. She'll step into a 3, right side, good! Jaden Stroik for 3. That is the first 3-pointers for the Cardinals here tonight. They push the lead back to double digits at 14-4. Now the ball out top, stripped away, stolen by Krzyzewski. 6 turnovers here by the Eagles. Into the front court come the Cardinals. Stroik got it out to Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski, ball fake now. Brings it back out to Stroik. To the free throw line, Yenter down low. Piontek try to pass it across at the bottom of the rim. Getting the rebound though and putting it up and in is Yenter. Well, give Piontek an assist on it. Maybe not the way you drew it up, but it worked out there. And the bucket for Kaylin Yenter. She has 3, 16-4 your score. Now Dernbach down the lane comes up, and a foul will be called here. Foul is going to be whistled down on Cashin. That will be her first, team foul number 2. Dernbach will go to the free throw line. The leading scorer for the Eagles, averaging nearly 21 points per game, gets her first opportunity at the charity stripe tonight, and she's short with the first. Game broadcast brought to you in part by Oso's Brewing Company in Plover, offering a large, spacious place for your next gathering or just to watch the big game. On a massive projector screen, enjoy a great variety of pizzas and other hot food, along with a cold soda. It's all at Oso's Brewing in Plover. Dernbach splits a pair. She has her first points of the game, 16-5. Pacelli lead cut to 11, 8:40 and counting in this first half. Pionic gets it inside, stolen away. Good weak side defense by Potts, but then it is going to be kicked by the Eagles, and it will be Cardinal basketball here. Eagles here early on, 7 turnovers. Pacelli has turned it over 4 times. Cardinals inbound on the sideline. Pionic gets the ball into Stroik. Stroik back left side for Pionic. Pionic catches, skips it out. Cashin the catch, 17-footer is up and good. Milena Cashin for 2. And the Cardinals stretch the lead to 13, 18-5. Ball brought into the front court now. Dernbach got it to Newby. Back to Dernbach, high post, Amernick. Skips it out to Sabalos. Sabalos to Amernick. Nice pass inside. Potts will score. Oh, good team ball there by the Eagles. Again, they found ways around the zone there. A few passes. Opens up some scoring lanes, and they get an easy layup out of it. Pionic now into the front court. Skips it out to Stroik. Stroik so quick. Baseline floating 5-footer. Hits off the rim. No good. And it's boarded by Newby. Newby gets it out to Amernick. Eagles up the court now. Dernbach into the front court. Dernbach working there. Got the ball out to Sabalos. Left side, Dernbach wide open 3 off the rim, no good. Amernick will secure the rebound. Got it to Newby. She steps into a 3 off the rim, no good. Offensive board underneath by Dernbach. Kick out catch to Newby as bodies hit the floor. And we play on. Sabalos with the ball out top. Her pass nearly stolen by Pionic, but Newby secures. Newby on the sideline. Got it back to Dernbach. Dernbach cycles it to Sabalos. Inside Amernick. Outside Newby. Open 3 is good. That's the type of ball the Eagles like to play, a little inside-out game, and they find themselves on a 5-0 run, and they've cut the Cardinal lead down to single digits. 18-10 your score. Now Pionic into the front court. Pionic into the corner to Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski skips it out to Stroik. Wide open 3 for Jaden, and that comes up short. It's boarded by Potts. Eagles with the ball down by 8. Showing a little bit of life here in the latter parts of this opening half of play. Out top now is Maya Dernbach. Dernbach got it right side, Sabalos. Now Newby. Inside, outside, Dernbach catches, goes baseline, floating 10-foot shot, no good. Gets her own rebound back, and they're going to say it's a foul, but it's going to be on the floor. It's going to be on Cashin. Her second, team foul number 3. So it will not be shooting free throws. They're going to say it's a foul on the ground. Yenter back into the ball game. Eagles on the inbound. They get it to Sabalos. Right side pass nearly went out of bounds. Newby saved it in, though. Now Sabalos brings it back out near the timeline. Got it to Newby. Newby to Sabalos. Sabalos into the post. Got it out now to Newby for 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Van Order. Van Order on the break. Van Order all the way to the rack. Had it blocked from behind by Dernbach. Good hustle by Dernbach to get back there. The junior blocked it from behind and was able to avoid committing a foul. Now they get the ball ahead to Newby. Newby dribble drive baseline floating 10-footer, no good. And it's boarded by Pionic. Pionic, I don't believe, has come out in this game as she is her second game back from injury. 30-second timeout, Pacelli. We take one with them as you're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And back out the Student Activity Center. Pacelli in front, 18-10 early on in this one. Cardinals 7-1 in the Central Wisconsin South. They are a game and a half behind, I guess in theory, a game behind Pittsfield, but they played 2 less conference games. That's where the discrepancy comes up there. So the Cardinals, Pittsfield leads it at 8-2, Pacelli at 7-1. Almond-Bancroft at 6-2 in third, followed by Wild Rose in fourth. They are 6-3. Cardinals with that 14-5 overall mark. And it'll be Cardinal basketball out of the timeout. Cashin gets the ball out to Zdroik. Cardinals have been stuck on 18 for a little bit now. Right corner to Pionik. She'll step into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Newby. Eagles look to break it up the court. Trailing by 8. They've sort of gone with slow and steady at this pace. Showing some patience now. A near steal, and it is by Pionik. Pionik with the quick hands there. Gets it ahead. Zdroik layup at the other end is good. Jaden Zdroik for 2. She's up to 7. Give an assist to Maddie Pionik. 20-10 the score. The Cardinals have doubled them up. Newby up from 15. Off the back iron, no good. Boarded by Van Order. Cardinals look to run here. Zdroik into the front court. Nice pass. Yenter goes up and scores. Kaylin Yenter for 2. And I think one of the more underrated aspects of Zdroik's game right there, have her head up and find that pass. And now a steal. This one by Yenter. Ahead to Zdroik. Layup at the other end. Goes too hard. Underneath, though, Pionik the putback, and she'll score it there. Maddie Pionik for 2. She's up to 6, and the Cardinals have stretched it to 24-10. 4:15 left before halftime. Into the front court now. Sabalos gets it inside high post. Amernick out to Dernbach. Dernbach going baseline. Gets it to Sabalos. 18-footer comes up short. Offensive board by Potts. They get it back in deep. That's Amernick, and a foul's going to be on Yenter here on the floor. Her first team foul number 4, so no free throws forthcoming. Our game broadcast brought to us in part by Little Scholars Child Care and Little Scholars Beginnings, 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early childhood learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Eagles get it in. Sabalos missed the first one, shot the second one, and was fouled on the second opportunity. Going to be on Yenter. That's her second. Team foul number 5 on the Cardinals. Sabalos to shoot a pair. She is 1 for 2 this evening. First one in the air, off the front rim and rolls in. Krzyzewski back into the game for Yenter. Cardinals have gone 7 deep into their lineup thus far this evening, as have the Eagles. They have done 6 deep. Second one is good by Sabalos. She hits a pair. She's now 3 out of 4 tonight. Cardinals lead cut to 12 at 24-12. Into the front court now. High post catch Krzyzewski. Got it back out to Zdroik. Right side Ilka. Inside Krzyzewski. Faces up. Tried to dribble in deep and lost it out of bounds. Turnover by the Cardinals. Krzyzewski, right idea. Just couldn't quite get through the second defender. It's going to be Eagle basketball. Cardinals show that 2-2-1 full court press. Sabalos gets it across to Dernbach. Back to Sabalos. Right side now to Newby. Into the corner. Petrick for 3 is short. Battle for the board secured by Zdroik. Zdroik now pushes it into the front court and is going to be fouled from behind on Dernbach, I believe. The foul is on Dernbach. Came over to signal, and he gave the wrong signal, I think. Going to be on number 4 on Dernbach. So foul should be on Dernbach. Yep. Dernbach's first, team foul number 3. 24-12 your score. Inbound on the sideline will the Cardinals. Zdroik with the ball. Pounds it out top. Got it to Ilka. Ilka back across to Stroik. Stroik looking right side. Pionic slapped away by Dernbach. She got it back there. Still 2-3 zone being shown by the Eagles. They get it high post. Krzyzewski dribbles in, goes up, and they're going to say it's held ball. It's going to be a held ball, and it will belong to the Eagles. Again, right idea by Krzyzewski. Just has to go a hair quicker. She does that. It's going to be a tough stop at the rim. Now the Eagles bring it up again against the full court pressure. Dernbach to Sabalos, out to Newby. Newby catches across the timeline. Newby now will set things up. Cardinals doing their own 2-3 zone. It's been a night of zones thus far as we go to 2:35 remaining in the half. Petrick lobs it in deep. Nice catch, Dernbach. Had it slapped away and stolen by Pionic. That is 10 turnovers for the Eagles in the first half. Cardinals now up the court. Stroik gets it out to Krzyzewski. She'll pull up from 10 off the rim and good. Haley Krzyzewski, and right there she caught it and went. Didn't even give them time to set up defensively. That's what you got to do. As now into the front court is Dernbach. Dernbach through a double team. Dernbach to the rack, goes up and scores. Boy, Maya Dernbach showed her skills there. Took it in from half court, 4 dribbles, and right up to the rack and scored. 26-14 your score. In deep now, that is Van Order for 3, no good. Battle for the board in deep, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Cardinals. Big credit to Katie Ilka battling inside there. Madeline Potts back in, the 5'11 senior for the Eagles. Pionic gets the ball in to Stroik. Stroik, lob pass across for Pionic. Pionic, 2 dribbles now, gets it right side to Ilka. Ilka back to Krzyzewski, out to Stroik. Stroik now, dribble drive, baseline, cut off there. Pass goes off a shoe, and a steal by the Eagles. 7th turnover for Pacelli. They lead by 12. Newby into the front court. Got it to Dernbach. Dernbach going baseline. Here is Sabalos from 10, no good. Krzyzewski battling for the board, but it comes to Sabalos. Now in deep is Dernbach. Her shot is up and good. Maya Dernbach with a turnaround shot off the backboard and in. And the Cardinal lead cut to 10 at 26-16. Minute 8 left before halftime. High post catch Van Order. Van Order out to Stroik for 3. In and out. Offensive rebound. Put back. Pionic is good. Maddie Pionic for 2. Cleaning up the rebound on the inside. Well, you can tell she looks a little bit more sure of herself here tonight coming back from that injury. Now she's up to 8. She's a key part to this Cardinal team if they're going to make a run. Now right side, Sabalos gets it inside to Amernick. Amernick out to Brad. Left wing now, Dernbach. Open 3 is good. Can't let her get hot. She starts cooking, you may be in trouble. Dernbach now up to 8. 28-19. The Cardinal lead cut to 9. They could hold for one shot here as we go under 30 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Holding the ball near the timeline is Stroik. Stroik pounds the dribble. Waiting the double team. They get it out to Ilka. Right side, Pionic. 10. Ball comes across. Stroik the catch. Stroik in deep. Kicks it out. Stolen away by Newby. Newby with 3, 2. Newby, half court heave is short at the horn. And we are at the half. Very entertaining first half of basketball here from the Student Activities Center at Stevens Point Pacelli. Your score, it is Pacelli 28 and Almond-Bancroft 19. We will take a break and we will be back with our halftime programming after this timeout. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, There was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
It's the worst of our problems. We're doing good. And we're back out at the Student Activities Center. We're at the half. High school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Central Wisconsin Southern Conference Showdown. 28-19, the Cardinals with the lead here at the half. Let's take a look at our halftime scoring. Cardinals led in scoring by Maddie Pionic. She had 8. Jaden Stroik with 7. 5 for Kaylin Yenter. 4 for Haley Krzyzewski. 2 apiece for Milena Cashin and Ella Van Order. That is 12 two-point field goals for the Cardinals, 1 3-point field goal. Cardinals were 1 out of 2 at the free throw line in the opening half of play. For the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, they were led in scoring at the half by Maya Dernbach with 8. 6 for Aaliyah Newby. 3 for Raya Sabalos. And 2 for Madeline Potts. 3 2-point field goals, 3 3-point field goals, 4 out of 6 from the charity stripe in the first half of play for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. Eagles did turn it over 10 times in the first half. Pacelli, 9 turnovers in the first half, so neither team was too prudent with the ball in the first half, and hopefully the Cardinals can shore that up a little bit here in the second half. They lead by 9 here at the half. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Saindon Carpet One on Post Road in Plover, here to floor you with the best of all your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home, business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring your flooring to the next level. And also brought to you in part by Ski's Meat Market, your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Ski's Meat Market, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. 28-19, Pacelli at the half. We'll take a break and be back with our halftime programming after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuta Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuta Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
And we're back out at the Student Activity Center, still about 4 minutes away here from the start of action here in the second half. Other games tonight across the Central Wisconsin South Conference. Tri-County is at Port Edwards. Rochelt is at Wild Rose. Pittsville playing a non-conference game. They are at Abbotsford. Big games coming up next week in the conference include Pacelli will be at Almond to take on the Eagles on Monday the 10th. And then you have another big game coming up next week, as you will be having Wild Rose taking on Almond-Bancroft. That coming up on Valentine's night. That would be Friday night, and that would be at Almond-Bancroft is where that one would take place. So a lot of games to come down the stretch. Currently in conference play, again, Pittsville leads the conference at an 8-2 mark, followed by Pacelli at 7-1. Almond-Bancroft at 6-2. Wild Rose at 5-3. And Rochelt coming in at 4-5. Tri-County 1-8. And Port Edwards 0-10 on the season thus far in conference play. Tomorrow night, we will be with the Pacelli Cardinal boys. They will be up at Almond to take on the Eagles in a huge Central Wisconsin South boys basketball action. And Braden and I will both be there for that one. Should be a great one. The Cardinals lost the first game just prior to the holidays. And now the Cardinal boys look to return the favor to Almond-Bancroft on their home court. It's going to be a tough one. Almond, of course, has Aiden Phillips, good a big man as you're going to see around in this area. So Cardinals will have their work cut out for them. But the Cardinal boys playing some good basketball. They had their 9-game winning streak snapped the other night at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood in just tough fashion. They fell in overtime by a score of 73-71 in that game. And then the Cardinal boys recovered on Tuesday, defeating Rochelt. And now they look to continue their winning ways, and if they want a chance at the Central Wisconsin South title, they'll have to knock off the Eagles tomorrow night. 28-19 your score at the half. We will take a timeout. We'll be back to tip the second half in 30 seconds. You're watching Pacelli boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I'm going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. We'd like to thank all these fine sponsors of sports on Zaleski Sports. Really, I mean, what a great just novelty of being able to provide these broadcasts to you and have great, fine local sponsors who support these student athletes. And definitely, let's get to let them know that you do appreciate their patronage for bringing you these game broadcasts. Same starters for both teams as a quick flash of the power there. Hopefully Braden's not using up too much of the juice here tonight, but we are underway in the second half. Pionic with the ball in the right wing. Cardinals by 9. Win the second half, you win the game. Cardinals get it in now. Ilka holding out top. Right side to Pionic. Pionic back left side now to Stroik. Stroik pounds the dribble there. Needs some help. Lobs it out to Ilka. Ilka, high post, Yenter, back across Pionic. Hard drive to the hoop, goes up and scores. Maddie Pionic continuing her nice game. She's in double figures now with 10 to lead all scores. Cardinals lead at 11. They've led by as many as 12. Eagles' only lead of the game was at 3-0. Now Sabalos brings the ball into the front court, and they're going to say she stepped on the end line. 11th turnover of the game on the Eagles. Cardinals with the ball, up by 11. Strike now into the front court. Her pass goes off of Pionic's hands, out of bounds. One where Jaden knew where she wanted to go with it, and as she let it go, the Eagle defender jumped in and was able to get a piece of it, and then unfortunately hit off Pionic's hands, out of bounds. Eagles with the ball after the turnover. Sabalos skips it out to Newby. Newby the catch, in deep. Amernick catches, goes up and scores. First bucket of the game for Oakley Amernick. 30-21, your score. Now the ball handled on the right side by Pionic. Passes out of a double team. Got it to Ilka. Ilka back right side, Pionic. Van Order steps in. Foot on the line, that's a 2. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Stroik. Had it, saved in and stolen away. Good defense there by Dernbach. Dernbach all the way down the lane, goes up. They're going to count it, and a foul. Trying to step in and take the charge was Ilka, but they're going to say the hoop will count, and an and one opportunity here. Referee going over and giving Coach Smaglick a explanation on that. One thing I can think is if Ilka was in too deep, potentially, they may have turned a little bit. But again, you always say, we just ask the officials to remain consistent. They've done a nice job here tonight. 11 points in the game for Dernbach. That cuts the Cardinal lead to 30-24. Bucket missed underneath. Pionic gets the offensive rebound, though. Cardinals get a new possession. Pionic back right side. Holding, looking, pressured by Dernbach. Pionic trying to get out of trouble, and pass tipped away and stolen by Dernbach. Got a 2-on-1. Dernbach down the lane, goes up, count it, and a foul. Dernbach starting to be aggressive, and it's producing dividends. Foul's going to be on Stroik. First team foul number 2. Bucket is good by Dernbach. If she hits this, it's a one-possession game, and she does. Well, the Eagles are coming out hot out of the locker room. They've outscored the Cardinals 8-2, and they're within 3 at 30-27. The Eagles student section making a little bit of noise now. Pionic gets it out to Ilka. Ilka back right side, Yenter. Yenter holding, skips it out. Ilka the catch. Ilka pressured, got it to Stroik. Stroik down the lane, gave it up. Pionic open 3 off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Stroik. Stroik, nice wraparound pass. Pionic bucket, good. Pionic with the bucket, giving assist to Stroik, and the Cardinals back up by 5. 32-27. Into the front court now. Pacelli student section answers the call. Sabalos gets it out to Newby. Left wing now, Dernbach. Dernbach skips it out, stolen away, Pionic. Pionic pushing it ahead. Cross court, Yenter, layup is good. Kaylin Yenter for 2. She has 7. And the Cardinals with a quick answer of their own. A 4-0 run to answer the Eagles. Amernick gets it out to Newby. Right side, Sabalos. Open 3, short. Boarded by Yenter. Kaylin Yenter gets it ahead now to Stroik. She'll step into a 3. Nope, they're going to say it's a 2. 2-point field goal for Stroik. They're going to say her foot's on the line. It was tough to see from our angle here. Looked like she tried to mark her foot to make sure she was behind the line, but they're going to give her a 2. Newby inside Potts. Open look, missed it. Well, there's a good look there by Newby, but Potts couldn't finish. Cardinals the other way. Stroik into the front court. Hesitation dribble, passed it in deep, and Van Order couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Great move there by Stroik as she threw in that hesitation dribble, then exploded through the middle, and her pass to Van Order was on the money, but Van Order lost it out of bounds. 9-point Cardinal advantage, 14 minutes left in regulation. Newby holding, right corner to Sabalos. Skips it out to Dernbach. Inside Amernick. Back out to Dernbach for 3. Comes up short. Boarded by Stroik. Stroik up the court. Stroik in deep. Passed it across. Goes out of bounds, and it's tipped out by the Eagles. Right idea there by the Cardinals. Nearly were able to get another fast break bucket. 36-27 your score. 9-point advantage. Cardinals get it in. Caught by Krzyzewski, goes up, and it's going to be a held ball. Got tied up as she came down the lane, and it'll be Eagle basketball. Cardinals, 13 turnovers as a team tonight, something that they generally don't have that many, so credit the Eagles defense. They played them tough here tonight. Newby now pushes it into the front court. Got it across for Dernbach. Dernbach into the corner. Amernick got it back out top. Right side, Sabalos. Inside pass tipped away, stolen. Good defense there. Krzyzewski, the thievery. Got it back to Stroik. Stroik into the front court. Out to Pionic. Pionic back across to Stroik, and then Dernbach took it away. Then it's taken back by Stroik. Got it back across, and the whistle sounds. It's going to be a traveling violation. Turnover on the Cardinals. Stroik got it on the ground and came up to her feet, and it's a turnover. 14th turnover of the game on the Cardinals. 36-27 your score. Ball now handled out by Newby, and a traveling violation on the Eagles here. 13:04 left in this one. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Now Stroik with the ball on the right wing. Gets it out to Krzyzewski. Back now to Stroik. Stroik double team, gave it up to Pionic. Cardinals got to get back to working the ball around. They get it to Yenter in the corner. Her shot's long. May have been hit on the arm. Amernick comes free with the ball. Got it ahead to Dernbach. Dernbach bringing it down the lane. Dernbach turned away there. Good secondary defense by Krzyzewski. Newby got free for three and puts it home. 3-point field goal by Aaliyah Newby. She has 9. Timeout taken by the Eagles. We take one with them. 12:26 left in regulation. 36-30 Pacelli. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
And we're back out at the Student Activity Center. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also brought to you in part by Maida, custom apparel, specializing in providing quality decorated apparel, including corporate, casual, team uniforms, promotional items to sporting goods, and awards. Find just what you need to keep looking great. Learn more at maidacustom.com. Cardinal lead cut to 6 off the three-pointer by Newby. We're out of a timeout from the Eagles. Eagles have answered the Cardinals' punches here in the second half. Out top now, they get it inside. Krzyzewski dishes to Yenter from 15 is good. Kaylin Yenter having herself a nice game. She has 9. Cardinals really balanced scoring tonight. 6 ladies in the scoring column. They lead now by 8. Dernbach with the ball out top. Dernbach gets it back out to Newby. Left side to Amernick. They get it back out top of the key now. Newby pounds the dribble there to Amernick. Amernick holding, looking. Amernick now will cycle it back around. Back left side, they get it in the corner, Sabalos. Pass out top, Potts to Newby. Newby, a ball fake now, right corner. Catches it there, they got Sabalos on the weak side. She'll go up and score. It's a great look there. We had a good angle from our vantage point here at center court at Pacelli, where they saw Sabalos in deep and were able to hit her for the easy bucket. 38-32, it's a 6-point ball game. Yenter gets it out to Ilka. Ilka to Stroik, thought about pulling the trigger on a 3, gets a screen. Works her way out top. Dernbach ties her up then, and it's going to be a held ball. Going to be Cardinal ball, as Dernbach was able to get her hands in there to cause the tie-up. Referee will fix the hoop on the far end. as the net was tied up. Gets a nice round of applause from the Cardinals student section. Cardinals get it in. Stroik got the ball off to Pianic. Pianic back to Stroik. She'll put up a three off the rim, no good. Battle for the board, and Potts comes free with it. Potts gets it out to Dernbach. 2-possession game, 38-32. Into the front court now come the Eagles. Holding into the corner now. That was Sabalos. They work it around the horn to Newby. Newby is the top 3-point threat for this squad. Got to step out on her. And they do. Newby gets it back, though, and they left her. She's open for three and misses. Long rebound, though, comes out to Dernbach. Dernbach going baseline. Gets it out to Sabalos from 15. Off the rim, no good. Rebound battled for, secured by Stroik. Stroik now up the court for Pacelli. Stroik all the way to the rack. Layup comes up short. Boarded by Newby. Newby now into the front court to Sabalos. She'll step into a three. Off the rim, and it hits the back standard, and we will have Pacelli basketball. Cashin and Van Order in for Ilka and Yenter. Cardinals by 6. 10 minutes remaining in this one. Into the front court now, Van Order. Van Order gets it out to Cashin. Cashin back right side to Pianic. High post catch, Krzyzewski, 15-footers, heavy off the rim, rebounded by Potts. Potts drops it off for Dernbach, and the Eagles will bring it up the court. 9:45 and counting in this one. Dernbach gets it to Newby. Newby catches it back on the right wing. Got to be aware where she is, as now Sabalos pounds the dribble. Picked it up. Cashin with good defense there. Cashin caused the turnover. Steal by Stroik. Stroik one-on-one on Dernbach, goes up to the lane. Had it partially blocked by Dernbach, I believe. Rebound battled for, and a foul is going to be called on the Cardinals here. Going to be called on Stroik. Her second. Team foul number 3. 9:20 remaining in this one. 6-point Cardinal advantage. Ball now walked into the front court by the Eagles. Sabalos gets it out to Newby. Newby back to Sabalos. Sabalos skips it out, tipped out of bounds by Krzyzewski. Good defense there. Be a sideline throw-in by the Eagles. They trail by 6. Sabalos gets it back across, tipped out of bounds by Pianic again. So when you know the Cardinals are into the game and they're getting these tips, they're getting those little things defensively, those hustle points. Ball now inbounded, stolen away. Amernick had to go off her hands. A steal by Pianic. Pianic into the front court. Stroik catches. Got it back out now to Krzyzewski. Gave it up to Stroik. Open three, no good. Put back Van Order. That's off the back rim, no good. Saved in by Cashin to Krzyzewski, and she'll go to the free throw line. A good second effort there by the Cardinals as Cashin got that rebound. Got it to Krzyzewski, who will go to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. First free throw good by Krzyzewski. Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Eyes the bucket and good with the second. Good job by Krzyzewski. She now has 6. Cardinals as a team, 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe. Lead lengthens now to 8. Ball brought into the front court now. That is Newby. Got it out to Petrick. Now to Dernbach. Dernbach dribble drive down the lane and scores. All right. She has such long strides and found a sliver of daylight and got free for the layup. Lead cut back down to 6. Strike. Got it back right side, Pianic. Pianic to Cashin. Cashin now back out top. Holding, looking, strike. Back to Cashin. Cashin holding. Got it right side to Pianic. Pianic puts up a 3. Comes up short. Pianic got her own rebound. To the rack. Goes up and scores. Great hustle by Maddie Pianic. 14 points for Pianic to lead Pacelli in scoring tonight. Petrick now into the front court. Petrick hounded there. Petrick trying to get free. Gets it to Potts in the corner. Potts lobs it inside. Stolen away by Stroik. It's about her 6th steal. Stroik all the way to the rack. Goes up and it's blocked out of bounds by Dernbach. Maya Dernbach coming over. Got the block. Sabalos back in for Petrick. Only 6 deep for the Eagles here tonight. They've stuck with their core 5. Here's Krzyzewski from 15, in and out. Sabalos clears the board for the Eagles. Sort of been give and take in this second half. Eagles got within 3 at once, but then the Cardinals went on a quick 5-0 run. Now Newby out top. Newby lobs it, and it's tipped away and stolen. Cashing the thievery there. That's 17 turnovers for the Eagles. Into the front court now, Van Order. Van Order and a timeout taken by Pacelli. We take one with them. Cardinals by 8. 7:06 left in regulation. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And let's take a look at the Cardinal Sports upcoming schedule. Tomorrow night, we'll be with the boys basketball team. They're at Almond to take on the Eagles in the boys matchup of this one. Cardinals look to avenge a loss earlier this year. Hockey team is home versus Merrill tomorrow night. Hockey then at Schwamigan on Saturday. Girls basketball then at Almond this coming Monday the 10th. Cardinals will inbound on the sideline. Here's a good timeout by Coach Smaglik. Just trying to get her team to slow down a little bit here. You got the lead by 8. Work the ball, work the clock, get a good shot. Cashin catches out top. They're looking for Van Order and deep. Krzyzewski skips it out to Stroik. They work it around the horn. Cashin steps into an open 3. That comes up short, boarded by Sabalos. Sabalos with the ball. Walks it into the front court for Dernbach. Dernbach back out top, Sabalos. Outside catch, Amernick, 15-footer, no good. Battle for the board, and it's going to be a held ball. It's going to stick with the Eagles. Yenter back into the game for the Cardinals. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Home Furniture. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture locations, Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road, and Plover. Here's a three-pointer by Dernbach, in and out, boarded by Yenter. Good job boxing out on the weak side. Yenter now gave it up to Stroik. Cardinals look to stretch this 8-point lead. Be nice to get into double digits. Not that it's over with, but it gives you a little bit of breathing room. Cashing out top, holding, brings it back out for Stroik. Stroik near the timeline. Got it to the left wing now to Yenter. Yenter back across, Cashin. Back to Stroik. Stroik dribble drive, lost her footing, but Pionic got it, went up and scored. Maddie Pionic continues her big night. She leads the Cardinals in scoring with 16. And the Cardinals by 10, 44-34. Out top now, Sabalos. Got it back to Dernbach. Back now right side to Newby. Newby skips it out to Sabalos. Sabalos lobs it to the corner. Dernbach the catch. Dernbach ran out of real estate and a turnover. Good defense by the Cardinals. They've really done a good job by throwing multiple defenders at the Eagles star. Cardinals by 10. 5:20 now left in this one. Ball now handled on the right side. That's Yenter. Gets it inside. Catch by Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski back across, dribble drive, Stroik cut off. Back out now to Cashin. Cardinals run a little bit of clock here. Not a bad idea. Pionic on the right wing. Pionic to Yenter. Now back to Stroik. Coach Smaglik telling them to back out a little bit, make the Almond players come out to challenge you. They want to sit in the zone, they can, but the clock will run out. Nice pass in deep. Krzyzewski for 2. The Cardinals lulled them to sleep there, and Krzyzewski now has 8. Lead back up to 12. 4:38 and counting in this one. Newby, right wing 3 on the way, comes up short. Krzyzewski secures the board there. Got it back to Stroik, and the Cardinals will walk it into the front court. Stroik crosses the timeline. Holding, looking, got it to Cashin. Cashin. Now we'll get it to the wing to Krzyzewski. Another timeout taken by the Cardinals. It will be a full timeout. We take one with them. 4:15 left in regulation, 46-34 Pacelli. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com.
Back out at Pacelli, our game broadcast brought to us in part by Culligan Water, specializing in all your water softener, drinking water, water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan. Keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery. Also brought to you in part by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Cardinals with the ball. Out top, Stroik wraps it around a defender to Pionic. Pionic right corner, open three. Yenter off the rim, no good. Battle for the board, grabbed by Potts. Potts now gets it ahead to Dernbach. Dernbach back out. Amernick, 15-footer, comes up short. Boarded by Cashin. Cashin looking for somewhere to go, and a foul is going to be called here. Foul is going to be on Dernbach. Dernbach's second, and team foul number 2 in the second half. Been a fairly clean game from the vantage point of fouls called. 12-point advantage, Pacelli. 3:40 remaining. Pionic with the ball in the right wing. Pionic brings it back out top. Pionic had it stripped away, stolen. Here's Dernbach coming down the court. Dernbach to the rack, goes up, and she is fouled there. Dernbach to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Haley Krzyzewski. Her second, team foul number 4. Our game broadcast brought to us in part by Dahl Automotive. The Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda, Dahl Chrysler, Dodge Jeep Ram dealership in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. First free throw is good. Second free throw also good. So it is a 10-point advantage. Full court pressure. Somehow Stroik kept it going as she went to the deck. Wow. That was a good globetrotter move there. Got it in deep. Yenter missed it, but a foul. She'll go to the free throw line. 2 free throws forthcoming here for Yenter. Oakley Amernick, her first. Third team foul. At the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Yenter, misses the first. For the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration, Serve Pro like it never even happened. One more free throw here for Yenter. In the air, in and out. Looked good, but couldn't get down the well. Eagles looking to cut into this Cardinal 10-point lead, 3:10 and counting in this one. Ceballos, high post catch, Potts. Left wing to Dernbach. Dernbach in deep, had it blocked away, and then it's going to say it's off of Pacelli first. Eagle player tried to save it in, and they're going to say that it was already out of bounds. Turnover to the Eagles. Ceballos out top. Right wing now to Newby. Back high post. Ceballos pass tipped away, stolen. Krzyzewski got it ahead to Stroik. Stroik all the way to the rack, goes up and blocked out of bounds. Stroik shares a little moment there with Pionic, saying, boy, I've had that happen a few times here with Dernbach. Dernbach has a little bit of height on her, so No worse for wear. Cardinals get the ball back. Here's strike for 3. That's off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Krzyzewski goes up with a hard shot. That misses, gets her own rebound back. Gets it back out to Yenter, and Coach Smaglik tells him to slow things down here. You're in charge up 10 with 2.5 left. Time is on your side. Cardinals get it out now. Pionk skips it out now to Stroik. Stroik back to Pionk. Back across. Stroik holding. Only 3 team fouls on the Eagles, so they're going to have to start fouling in waves to get them even to the bonus. Now Stroik holding. Back out top, Yenter. They're still in the 2-3 zone, so I'm surprised they haven't gone to a man-to-man concept. In deep, Krzyzewski goes up, and a foul is going to be whistled down here. It's going to be whistled on Dernbach. Dernbach's third, 4th team foul. Krzyzewski at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line for the number 1 in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. One more free throw at the Serve Pro free throw line for Krzyzewski in the air. Missed the second. 2 minutes left. 10-point Cardinal advantage. Eagles got to push the ball if they're going to get back into this one. As we go down to 155. Into the front court now, Sabalos. Threw it to the corner and threw it right out of bounds. Trying to bring it down the right side and couldn't connect with her intended target. Timeout's going to be taken by the Eagles. 1:51 left. Cardinals by 10. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Our game broadcast brought to us in part by Whitetail Properties. Real estate is your premier hunting land, farmland, recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. Ball will be inbounded by the Cardinals. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Cardinals break it. Strike into the front court. 10-point Cardinal advantage. Strike pressured by Dernbach. Strike now double teamed. Looking, got it ahead, Krzyzewski. Ahead to Ilka. Ilka back out across to Pionk. Back to Ilka. Ilka brings the dribble out top. Ball tipped away, grabbed by Krzyzewski, and a 30-second timeout taken by the Cardinals. We'll keep it out here. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Express Employment. They have relationships with all the local business and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. And also brought to you in part by Mutual of Wausau, ensuring protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Don't forget that we will have more high school sports coming your way tomorrow night. As Braden and I, we make our way down I-39 to Almond to see the boys' version of this Central Wisconsin clash, as it's going to be a battle for first place between the Pacelli Cardinals and the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. So make sure you join us tomorrow evening. Better yet, come on down to the game in person. We'd love to see you there. As the Cardinals get it in, inbounded to Yenter. Double teamed and fouled by Amernick. Her second, team 5th, so a few more fouls to go. Our game also brought to you in part by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dow Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Pertessi Pizza. Another quick foul by the Eagles. This one on Dernbach. Dernbach, her 4th, so they're probably going to not want her to foul anymore. 10-point game. Ilka gets it into Van Order. Van Order gets it out to Stroik. Back over to Pionk, minute 18 and counting. They're looking to foul. Stroik, dribble drive, gives it up to Pionk, back to Ilka. Ilka to Yenter. Yenter pass out, is tipped out of bounds, nearly stolen. Cardinals got a little bit loose with the pass there. Yes, they are trying to foul you, but can't shy away from the contact. They get it in now to Stroik, and she is fouled by Newby, and Stroik will go to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Number 1 in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. So Stroik to the free throw line, where tonight she has yet to attempt any free throw attempts. Game broadcasts were also brought to you in part by Felt's Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin, forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Felt's Dairy store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. One more free throw forthcoming for Stroik. Misses the second. Battle for the board, and they're going to say it's going to be Pacelli basketball. They're starting to signal one way, but it is Pacelli basketball. 61 seconds remaining in this one. You assume the Eagles will foul as soon as the Cardinals get it in. They get it in to Stroik. Got it ahead to Ilka. Back to Stroik, and a foul taken here by Newby. Newby's second, team foul 8. Stroik back to the free throw line. Cardinals as a team tonight, they have shot 10 free throws. They've only hit 4 of them, though. In the air, free throw no good, boarded by Potts. Here come the Eagles, down by 11. They get it ahead. Newby had to go off her hands out of bounds. Tough catch there for the Eagle player. 11-point advantage. Cardinals get it in. Ilka gets it into Stroik. Stroik pushing it up the sideline. Stroik all the way through the lane. Stroik still getting away from the defender, and a foul is going to be called here on Sabalos. That will be her second. Team foul number 9. Stroik at the free throw line, 1 out of 3 tonight. She has 10 points in the game, hits the first. She will shoot once more at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line for the number 1 in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Free throw up and good. Pair of free throws hit by Stroik. She now has 12. 49-36 Cardinals. 40 seconds left in this one. Out top now, Potts. Got it to Newby. Right side. Controlling it is Sabalos. Goes in deep, and the layup is good by Sabalos. Or Potts, excuse me. Potts for 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. Our game broadcast brought to us in part by Stevens Point Orthopedics. Proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki ready to serve the Central Wisconsin community, now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services available at stevenspointortho.com. And also brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks, farm and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. And don't forget our Nasonville Dairy postgame show to follow. We'll talk to the game-winning coach and our player of the game. Cardinals get it in. Stroik ahead to Pionic. 20 seconds left. Pionic into the front court, and a foul is going to be whistled here. Maddie Pionic has had a really nice night. She has 16 to lead the Cardinals in scoring. Maya Dernbach is the game's leading scorer. So Pionic will shoot 2 at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Hits the first. She has 1 more coming. For the number 1 in cleanup and restoration, Serve Pro like it never even happened. 1 more for Pionic. Eyes the bucket, and around the rim, no good. Boarded by Dernbach. 12-point Cardinal advantage. They get it ahead. Newby, wide open 3 short. Rebound secured by Van Order. And the Cardinals will dribble this one out. Cardinals pick up a big Central Wisconsin South Conference victory as Stroik will dribble it out, and the Cardinals will hold on for the victory here tonight. Your final score, Pacelli 50 and Almond-Bancroft Eagles 38. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with our post-game show, including our coach interview, our final stats, and our player of the game. We'll do that all after these messages on Selesky Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy.
here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we welcome you into the Nasonville Dairy postgame show on Zaleski Sports. Pacelli girls basketball gets back on track, 50-38 victors over the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. We welcome in our Zaleski Sports player of the game, Maddie Pionic. 17 points in the victory here tonight. And Maddie, I know you're coming back off of injury here the other night at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Seemed like in the second half of that game you got into the flow of it, looked a little bit more sure of yourself, but tonight, I guess, the Maddie of old was out there, and it had to feel good.
It felt really good. I mean, just getting back in the swing of things felt really good.
Team had lost 3 or 4 games coming into tonight. I mean, this is an obviously talented team that has a chance to make a nice run in it. What did you tell your teammates to try to get through this tough stretch here? Because obviously you still have a potential conference crown in sights.
Well, we knew they were a good team, and we were just talking about how we have to work the ball around and just look for good shots.
And early on in this one, they came out in that 2-3 zone against you. They got ahead 3-0, but then your team went on a 10-0 run, and you just never were threatened. It did get down to 3 in the second half, but just talk about how your team defense, how important it is because it helped produce a lot of good offense here tonight.
Yeah, we just played really good. I mean, we just worked the ball around and got some open looks and just talk a lot. Talking, we work on that in practice a lot, so. And then playing Almond, it's always a good rivalry game. Obviously, schools are fairly close to each other. It's geography, it's close. Do you get up for those games when you take them on? Yeah. Always a fun one. Now you get to see them again Monday night. I mean, a quick turnaround. What's that going to be like taking on a team basically almost in back-to-back nights? Well, we're just going to work hard at practice tomorrow and then come back on Monday and just try to do it again and just work really hard tomorrow in practice. All right, excellent. That's Maddie Pionic, our player of the game. I'll give you this headset. You're just going to talk into the mic, look into the camera, and just let everybody know you're in the house, okay? I'm Maddie Pionic, and I'm in the house. All right, congrats. Good job. All right, that was Maddie Pionic. We'll talk to Coach Allison Smaglig when she wraps up her radio responsibilities here in a second. Let's run down our final scoring for the game here tonight. Cardinals were led in scoring from our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, Maddie Pionic. She had 17, 12 for Jaden Stroik, 9 for Kaylin Yunter, 8 for Haley Krzyzewski, and 2 for Ella Van Order. 22-point field goals, 1 3-point field goal. There was a tough stretch for the Cardinals here tonight. They're only 7 out of 15 from the free throw line, so something they definitely need to shore up as they continue their run towards the Central Wisconsin South title. Maya Dernbach led all scorers with 18. So she was the leading scorer this evening. 9 for Aaliyah Newby. We had 5 for Raya Sabalos, 4 for Madeline Potts, and 2 for Oakley Amernick. 9 2-point field goals, 4 3-point field goals. The Eagles, 8 out of 10 at the free throw line. So not a bad night at the office for the Eagles at the free throw line. Cardinals led at the half, 28-19. Cardinals then outscored the Eagles 22-19 in the second half as they pick up the victory here tonight. We're joined by Cardinal head coach Allison Smaglik here in the post-game show. And, Coach, a big game for your ladies coming into tonight. I think they maybe learned a little bit about themselves in losing 3 out of 4 games, again, but against some really good competition. I think that's what we got to take a step back and look and see. And the good news is out of the 3 losses, only 1 was a conference game. So not all was lost on that one. You come into tonight, a tough CWC conference opponent in the Almond-Bancroft Eagles here on your home court. You took control of the game early. You went on a 10-0 run to take a 10-3 lead, and you never really were ever in doubt in this one. I thought you controlled the tempo, and I thought your ladies showed some good poise bouncing back at home.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we went on a 10-0 run. There was times that they went on a little bit of run, and it was really going to test us on how we were able to come back off of that. And the girls did a really good job of not letting them get closer or taking the lead at all. They did a really good job of executing what we wanted to on both ends, offensive and defensively. And, you know, it's these type of conference games, again, especially against a big rival, that I think their hype level goes up a little bit, which we are missing, you know, against, like you said, the last 4 games were kind of rough for us. So we're missing that hype. I'm really happy that we got our injuries under control. So we're all healthy now, which is a good thing. And we are back playing how we normally play early in the season.
And who knows, and maybe those injuries, you never like to see them, but it forced some other kids to step up during that time and get some key minutes. And, yeah, we talked to our player of the game, Maddie Pionic. I thought she just looked more comfortable tonight. She looked like the Maddie of old, the one that, and I think she started to do that in that second half at Wittenberg. You know, I don't think all was lost in that game because I thought her second half was a confidence booster for her physically wise and mentally too. When you're coming off an injury, that's probably sitting in the back of your mind. Thought it was good to see her play through that. And Kaylin Yenter again tonight. Looks like 2 ladies who haven't missed the time that they've missed.
Yeah, you know, Kaylin I knew would be okay and come back. She took the time off she needed. to get rest for her shoulder. Maddie it's one of those injuries that I think is just going to linger. It's how much she can control it and take care of it. That Wittenberg game, she kind of was wincing a little bit. She said it was more just a soreness than a high-level pain, and she had 2 really good practices that just were like how normally Maddie plays. So hopefully we keep her rested. She goes to her chiro appointments and stays healthy for us because we really need her, as you saw tonight.
Maya Dernbach came in, the leading scorer for the Eagles. I thought you did a really good job on her early on in the game, really putting her into double and triple teams, really frustrating her. She did get a few points in the second half, but I thought all in all you did one of the better jobs and one of the better players in the conference this year.
Yeah, so, coming in, we knew they had 2 big players, Dernbach and Newby. Are you always going to stop their 2 best players? Probably not. So we were able to stop Newby. I think she only had 9 points. Did not get off as many shots as she normally. Last year she had 26 against us at home. So I'm okay with 1 player going off. But like you said, we did control her pretty well. We stepped up when we needed to. She's a good player. She's a tough kid. Had a couple end ones, really tough end ones. But overall, the girls stepped up and played hard.
And I thought late in the second half, like you said, Almond threw a few runs at you. They got within 3 at one time, and that got to be a little bit of an uneasy situation. But I thought your players answered the bell. They didn't fold under the pressure. They kept it up, and I thought you were the attackers. Maybe a little too much at the end. You're telling them to pull the ball out, but I guess you can always rein them in. You never can speed them up. So you got to appreciate the aggressiveness and the maturity this group is showing.
Yeah, in that last 4 minutes, as I was watching Almond play defense, they were still in their 2-3, but sagging off. And I told my girls, if you guys want to keep it out on that perimeter, by all means. If they don't want to come and ball pressure you, keep it out. 5 seconds won't be called unless they closely guard you. So, they did that, and they did a really good job. And, sometimes in practice we struggle with it, of understanding the situation. They had some really nice passes on the perimeter, was not letting Dernbach getting your hands on them, getting quick steals. That last 4 minutes I was really happy with execution, even though sometimes I was jumping out of my pants a little bit when they were, trying to pass it inside when I said, no, let's keep it on the perimeter. But overall they did a really good job of executing at the end.
Well, victory usually cures a lot of ills, and I think some much-needed time off for this group. And you're back at it Monday. You're at Almond to take on the Eagles. Position yourself in a good spot in the conference. We wish you best of luck on Monday.
Yes, thank you.
All right, head coach Allison Smaglick, we appreciate her coming up in the post-game show. Cardinals now 15-5 in the season, 8-1 in the CWC South. Almond falls to 15-4, 6-3. That wraps up our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We thank our guest, Coach Smaglick, and then our player in the house, Maddie Pionic. Nice ball game, 17 points for her. For our on-site studio engineer, Braden, fantastic job as always. We look forward to talking to you tomorrow night from Almond. Braden and I will be there for the boys' matchup of this one as the Cardinals and Eagles do battle. Rematch in Almond should be a good one. Always a spirited game there. So our Nasonville Dairy post-game show one final time, 50-38. Cardinals defeat the Eagles. Hope you have yourselves a great Thursday evening.